I am going to keep holding my mug because my hands are cold. Hi guys, welcome back to What Fuels a Dancer. My name is Leah and I am a professional ballet dancer and a certified nutrition health coach. We are currently in a series where we are covering some nutritional basics. And right now we are focusing on the 3 different macronutrients and how our body uses them for its many functions. We also talk about how to integrate each macronutrient into your meals and snacks to fuel your body all day long. In the last video, we talked about carbohydrates, so I will insert a link up here, as well as I will provide a link in the description box down below. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to watch it after this one. So today we are going to be talking about protein. What foods can we get it from and why is it important for dancers to have? So if you want to learn more, make sure to like this video and keep watching. Alright, so as my usual disclaimer, every body is different with different nutritional needs and preferences when it comes to food. So always be sure to talk to a nutrition professional like a dietitian, nutritionist, or health coach about your unique case. So let's talk about protein. Now, protein is often referred to as the building block of life. Our skin, bones, muscles, tissues, cartilage, hair, and nails are all made up mostly of protein. Proteins are also important for the creation of our hormones to maintain our body's homeostasis. Enzyme proteins facilitate the necessary chemical reactions in our body, like our metabolism. Protein also supports our immune function through antibodies. Now, we're going to go back to science class just real quick here. Proteins are made up of amino acids, which our body uses in order to build up all the things in our body, as well as support all the body functions that we just talked about. There are about 20 amino acids in total, and 10 of these can actually be made by our body, but the rest of these must be obtained through what we eat. Our protein needs will vary based on our age, gender, and activity level. So it's recommended to have about 10 to 35% of your total caloric intake to be coming from protein sources. Especially as you are growing, or if you have a tough dance load, you will want to be on the higher end of that range. Protein helps to make sure that our muscles and bones stay strong, and it's also important in our recovery process. Protein also provides us with sustained energy by slowing down the breakdown of carbohydrates into glucose in our body. Protein also helps to make sure that our immune system stays strong, meaning that it's really helpful, especially for those long weeks in the theater. And for women, protein is really important during our monthly cycle because it helps to balance our hormones. Some signs that you might not be getting enough protein are if you are hungry soon after you eat, if you experience low energy levels, or continual muscle soreness, or even muscle loss. So many people think of meat and other animal products when they think of protein sources. And these foods are definitely high in protein, but there are also a lot of plant food sources that contain high amounts of protein that also have vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that animal products don't have. And remember when we were talking about amino acids earlier? It's important to make sure that we are diversifying our intake of protein to make sure that we are getting all the essential amino acids that our bodies are unable to make on their own. Protein can come from animal sources like chicken, beef, lamb, eggs, and dairy products like whole milk, yogurt, and cottage cheese. And great plant sources of protein include whole grains, tempeh, tofu, beans, legumes, nuts, and seeds, edamame, and even seaweed. Sometimes dancers worry about getting enough protein in, but all you need is some thoughtful planning when thinking about your meals and snacks. Focusing on incorporating a few protein-rich foods in each one of your meals is usually more than enough to satisfy your protein needs. It's important to eat protein throughout the day, especially when you have a day that is heavy in terms of your dance workload. This makes sure that you have enough sustenance and energy for a long day of dance, and it also helps with muscle growth and repair after a long day. I often get asked about protein powder, protein bars, and other packaged protein products. And I think that these can be good for dancers in moderation if they choose to eat them, especially if you know that you struggle to get protein in during the day. But they should not be relied on as your main source of protein. But if you find that occasionally having them works for you, especially during really busy days with short breaks, then great. So some examples of a protein-packed breakfast include oats with some hemp seeds and peanut butter and banana, or having a smoothie with almond butter, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and chia seeds. Or if you are a savory breakfast person, have some sort of egg or tofu scramble with your breakfast. So experiment as to what fuels your body at the beginning of the day for classes and rehearsals without making you feel sluggish. During the day, some great snack options include hummus with whole grain pita or carrot sticks, a piece of fruit with nut butter, trail mix, yogurt with granola, or even hard-boiled eggs or edamame. You can also think about incorporating foods like brown rice, chicken, quinoa, or chickpeas into your lunch. After dance, focus having a meal filled with whole grains, beans and legumes, some sort of meat if you want it, or tofu or tempeh to help your body with recovery. Again, it's really important to make sure that you are getting your protein from multiple sources so that you can make sure that you are getting all of your essential amino acids. So I hope this video was able to give you some ideas of how to incorporate protein throughout your meals and snacks during a long day of dance, so you can keep your body strong and healthy. We have one more macronutrient to focus on, which is fat, and that will be in the next video. I have a link in the description down below with a blog post about protein for dancers. And make sure you are following me on Instagram and Facebook at What Fuels a Dancer. And I would love it if you gave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video. And be sure to leave a comment letting me know what is your favorite way to incorporate protein in a meal or snack. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys!